Hey everyone, it's J.I.V. Lee, aka Now for TD, back with another tutorial. I am so excited to show you guys this specific tutorial because the theme of this tutorial is Princess Bubblegum x Marceline from Adventure Time. I feel like if you grew up on Wattpad like I did when, like you were in middle school, elementary, middle, high school, you know exactly what was up with these two. Like, the people loved these two. Like, I loved reading their, the stories where, like, they shipped them, if you know what I mean, when I say ship. But yeah, I loved reading about their love on Wattpad. I really feel like this was like a storyline that they could have, they could have dove into on the show, like on the real show, but they kept it very straight, you know what I'm saying? They could have got a little gay up in there, but whatever. The kids on Wattpad, we made it gay. for y'all. So yeah, I'm so excited because I loved the outcome of these nails. Like, they looked so good. So you guys know that I start with pushing back the cuticles, cutting the cuticles. I also cut her natural nails down because they grew out a bit. And then I'm applying I use the pink sanding bands to remove the oil from the natural nail, and then I apply these non-C-curve tapered square nail tips that I got off of eBay. I actually just had to buy some more because I've been using these down. I kind of want to start using short nail tips for the people who literally just get mini length. But then these one short nail tips that I got specifically for that, they have a curve to them. It's like a natural curve, but I don't like it, because I prefer straight nails. I prefer straight nails when it comes to, mini nails. I don't want them to curve at all. I feel like it looks better for me, as I do them. So I stopped using those and just use these long ass nail tips. But yeah. I actually saw, I saw a video on Instagram, a reel, talking about how, this nail tech was, making a joke how she's wasting product by cutting down the nail tips that short. And I'm like, what, I totally understand, and I feel like it would cost more to get nail tips that are short and long instead of just getting one length and then cutting them down. But I also saw in the comments that some nail techs use, when they cut the short nails, they use that extra tip to they apply it to the other hand, so it's like you're using just 5 tips instead of 10 on the finger. So I think I might actually give that a try because that's so smart. You know what I'm saying? That's so smart, saving product and getting the tips the length that you need. So yeah, I actually might start doing that. But for today, I had to use 10 different nails because, as you can see, these nails are super long. I love these. These are my brand ambassador, one of my newer brand ambassadors. So we're doing a lipstick shape, meaning I cut the tip of the nail at an angle to give it that lipstick, look. Then I used Mia's Secret dehydrator and primer, and then before I do the application on each nail, I use Young Nails Protein Bond and I like to do that so the protein bond can dry with the acrylic, so then the acrylic really doesn't move anywhere. What I also, yeah, so, yeah. Oh, and I use alcohol to wipe off the dust before I even apply my dehydrating primer, which also helps to dehydrate the nail. So for this acrylic, this is a custom mix acrylic because I wanted something pink and glittery. So I mixed together like clear acrylic, I think Blossom from like this really pink cover powder from Valentino, Prettiest Pink. I think I even mixed together a little bit of like a milky white or something. Then I added some glitter that I got from Michael's. Yeah, I added a glitter. So I just was mixing stuff in to get the desired, you know, like look of the acrylic that I wanted. And you guys will see later when I show you guys the finished application how the acrylic looked. I really loved like the color of the acrylic. I've been using the hell out that pink glittery acrylic. I'm actually almost out because for these Valentine's Day freestyles, like it just made sense to use glittery pink, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all about love and cutesy and girly, and like this is the most girly acrylic I feel like I have right now. So I don't know if y'all have been on TikTok, but I have been following the Risa Tisa story about like who the fuck did I marry. I've been following that story for like the past 24 hours now, and I'm only halfway through. But like that woman knows how to tell a story, man. Like I'm hooked. I am completely hooked. I am completely captivated by the story. Like it is so good. Basically, long story short, she's talking about how she married a pathological liar, but didn't know so, you know, until shit hit the fan, you know. Of course, you never know who these people are until shit hits the fan, you know. And this story, like, it's supposed to be like, you know, check out for it, or always pay attention to the red flags, always pay attention to your gut. And I really appreciate that she, you know, like released a story and stuff. One, because it's entertaining, and two, because it is showing you that you really have to look for every red flag. But it's just like it makes dating so like unappealing, because it's just like, dang, like she talking about how this man, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but like she's talking about how this man literally was lying about, well, from what I'm gathering, he was lying about his siblings. He was lying about his family dying. Like, how are you supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, who lies about that shit? Like, this man was just lying to lie, like lying about everything, which is like so annoying. Like, so you really have to check red flags that shouldn't even be red flags. Like, if I say, oh yeah, my grandpa died, that should, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you gotta check if he's telling the truth and shit. Like why even date if that's a possibility that this person could be lying to you like that, like to a crazy extent, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, like I don't even want to date, man. But I do want to date. I'm so lying. Like, I do want to date. I am taking this year off. Like I think I've said before, I am taking this year off from dating because I really just want to focus on me and my business. And also, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I'm kind of still stuck on my ex situation. So, you know, like I really just need to heal from that, because it did happen last year. Like, it happened, we broke up like about a year ago. In March it'll be a year. So yeah, like I'm just like, I need to really heal from that. And like, get my bearings back, and also like elevate myself, you know. I'm not saying like physically or anything, but I'm saying like mentally, because like what I accepted with him is not the same thing that I want to accept with the next guy that I date at all. So, you know what I'm saying? So like I want to elevate my standards in this time. Like from now on, I want flowers on the first date, period. Like if you don't do that for me, you're not the one, and you're not the guy that I want to date. You know, I know crazy men, you know, also bring flowers on the first date, like, or like toxic situations can bring flowers on the first date, you know what I'm saying? So that's not like the greatest like indicator of a good man, you know what I'm saying? But that's a want that I want. And you know, I want to know that a man, when I say I want flowers on the first date, I want to know a man is listening to me and is willing to do something for me, even if he's never done that before. You know what I'm saying? Willing to do something for me because I asked. Oh, y'all, look at this acrylic. Like, you see the glitter and the shimmer. I love it. And it's so pink and cute. I love this. But yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm elevating myself once I step back into dating, like with intention. So for this set, I started with the hand file instead of the e-file because I think her name is Nails by Jess on YouTube. I subscribed to her channel, and that's the process that she did. And honestly, I think I'm gonna just stick to the way I do, you know, like do an e-file then hand file, because I feel like it made the nails turn out just as good as they usually do. So it wasn't like a huge, you know, like difference that I'm like, oh yeah, let me try it, let me do it this way from now on. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. And you know what, another thing that has been captivating me lately is the newest season 6 of Love is Blind. When I say this is probably one of their best seasons, like season 5 was really good, really messy, and so is season 6. Like this season, my favorite couple so far is, and spoiler alert, if you haven't watched that, you can just skip it. Skip this little part. But my favorite couple so far is obviously Clay and AD. Yeah, Clay and AD. First of all, AD is fine as hell. Clay is fine as hell. So it's like, one, AD is the most attractive woman on the whole, like in the whole cast of the final couples, and Clay is the most attractive man. Like when I say Clay, he gives Andre 3000 fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? You remember Andre 3000, how he looked like in the 90s, early 2000s? Like that man was beyond fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just gorgeous. Like God literally was like, all right, I'm in the ingredients of making this nigga, in the ingredients of making these men, God was like, all right, I'm gonna put all the fine I have in my body, you know, pour that into YouTube, because these men are like fine as hell. Oh my God. I love Love is Blind season 6. I highly recommend you watch it. And then I feel like once the final couples all meet each other, I feel like the white people are mad weird when it comes to AD's body, because like AD is stacked. Like Jimmy said, AD is stacked. Like she has a really nice butt. She's very curvy. You know what I'm saying? She has a really, really nice body. And everybody can see. But like, do y'all have to go crazy over this woman's body? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all have to go crazy over it? Like, are you serious? You know, and then Chelsea, oh my God. Somebody, please. I wish the audience can eliminate a bitch, because I need Chelsea gone. Like, she is the most annoying, the most insecure like person. I feel like when it comes to a relationship, you definitely want your partner to feel attracted to you. You definitely want your partner to validate you in those ways, you know, but your partner's validation should be the cherry on top. You know, it should not be the whole sundae. You feel me? Like, you need to have that self-confidence, that self-love before you even get into a relationship. It doesn't make like, why she is not ready to be in a marriage, because like Jimmy said that what's her name, AD was stacked, and then because Chelsea somehow felt embarrassed by that, which why did you feel embarrassed? Like, if he finds you attractive, he could also find someone else attractive. Like, I hate those people who are like, oh, when I'm in a relationship with somebody, you cannot find another person attractive at all. Like, what? They're just supposed to turn their, like, sexuality off? Like, are you serious? I don't care if my partner finds other people attractive. Like, yes, you're still gonna find other people attractive in a relationship or not. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, you don't have to act on that attraction. You feel me? Because I'm still going to find other people attractive. I'm just not going to act on it. That's because I respect you in this relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Chelsea, she's got to go. Like, she's so annoying. I really do not like her. AD and Clay, I really hope Clay does not mess that up, because AD is cool. Like, she's 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's 100% into him. She's 100% like there for him. Like, she's, you know, like, I really hope that he don't mess that up. That's just my prayer for this season. Oh, and the lineup for Roots Picnic 2024 came out. Y'all will see my ass there, front row, because yeah, the lineup is crazy. Headlining, they have like Victoria Monet, which I've been trying to see Victoria Monet. But them tickets sold out faster than you could say fast. You know what I'm saying? But like, I am so excited to see her. Tickets go on sale at 10 a.m. today. And Jill Scott's going to be there. I think Lil Wayne, which I'm not super excited to see him. I'm not a Lil Wayne fan at all. Who else? Nas, New York, LA, Smino. Oh my gosh, Smino. Who else is going to be there? Sexy Red. Yeah, like, it's just a bunch of great names, you know, who are coming. So I'm so excited to go to Roots Picnic. I'm trying to tell my friends, like, y'all, buy y'all tickets, because I will be there. Roots Picnic is really going to be the only thing that I'm doing this summer, because I plan on going to, like, I really want to go to Ghana and Nigeria for Dirty December. And I know those plane tickets are going to be at least $1,200 to $1,300. So I'm really not trying to spend like any more money than necessary, you know. But I was just saying, like, if Roots Picnic comes around, Roots Picnic is going to be like the only big thing I do this summer. Oh, and Otakon. I definitely bought tickets to go to Otakon, which is this anime convention in DC. It's the first weekend in August. But I don't think that's a big thing, because the tickets were only $60 for like Saturday. And the tickets were only $60, and I do plan on cosplaying, but like, it's not something that you have to cosplay to. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just excited. This summer's going to be really, really fun. I'm definitely going to be stacking up my bread. I made flyers to post like around the community and stuff, so I'm excited to get those out. And yeah, like, I'm just excited for this year, this summer, because My commercial, I don't know, I've kind of been procrastinating it a little bit, but I am making a move on now because I'm like, all right, let me stop this procrastination shit. Like, it's not cute. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking cute procrastinating. So I want to look cute. So I'm going to stop procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just excited for this year. Big things are going. You know, big things are going. Okay, so from here, I'm just gonna let you guys watch as I do my design. So one hand is gonna be pretty like black, white, red, and then the other hand is gonna be purple, pink, and bright and glittery and stuff. So yeah, it's just putting a like showing the contrast between Marceline, who is a vampire, and Princess Bubblegum, who is a candy princess. Okay, I know I said I would let you guys watch, but I kind of wanted to put more detail into this belt nail. So I did the 3D belt nail trend that I've been seeing on Instagram, and basically what I did was draw that line for the belt where I wanted it to end, and then I'm using clear 3D molding gel to give the texture of the belt. And I guess the black part is the jeans, you know what I mean? So I make sure that the belt is nice and flat and rectangular, you know, so it looks like a belt once the design is done. The belt design was actually really, really easy to do. Yeah, it was very easy. I was a little, you know, when it comes to trying new designs, I'd be a little intimidated because I'm just like, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I absolutely executed it. I loved those nails. I feel like adding the bling really showed off the fact that this was a belt. So I want to do like a goth belt for Marceline and like a cute Y2K looking belt for Princess Bubblegum. So you guys see what I'm talking about with the belt design. You know, you got to add that 3D element in order for it to really look like, you know, a belt. And here's the final design for these Marceline X Princess Bubblegum Love Day nails. I absolutely loved how these turned out. These were so cute. Look at little Bubblegum, little Marceline. I was a little nervous drawing these because I was like, I really hope they turn out good, but they turned out amazing. Like, I love the contrast between the two nails, but like they look so good. They still have the same like kind of elements, but just different colors and different characters drawn on. And y'all already know they had to do a little kiss. Aww. Once again, y'all, thank you so much for watching my tutorial. I hope you guys liked it as much as I loved creating it for you. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.